It says construct a truth table for the following statement. I studied hard and I aced the test or failed the course. Okay? And then that's part A. So we're going to take this sentence and we're going to pull out the simple statements from that. Okay? And then for B, it says suppose that you do not study hard, you ace the final, you fail the course. Under these conditions, is the compound statement in part A true or false? Okay, so let's look at this. I study hard. That's our first simple statement. I study hard. We're going to call it P. I aced the final. And then we have a third one. I failed the course. We're going to call this R. So this is new now. Can you write the statement using the variables that we represented for this? I studied hard and I aced the final or I failed the course. How could we write that out using the variables? P.
Parentheses P.
And okay, and now when you have that comma here, all right, this part right here, this is going to separate everything that we have here. This is going to indicate that I aced the final or failed the course. That's what we're going to put together. Okay. Now, had it been the comma after I aced the final, then this part here would have been parentheses would have been around that. So you're starting this off correct. P and in parentheses, I aced the final, we call Q, or our V, and then R. So this is our statement here in variable form. Now because we have not just two simple statements, we have three simple statements. We don't have just 4 possible combinations, there are 8. All right? And this is what the table looks like for P, since we have 8 simple statements. You have 4 T's, 4 truths, and 4 false. For Q, we're not alternating as we would with the 4 combinations. For Q, you're going to have 2 T's, 2 F's, 2 T's, 2 F's. These are the combinations. And for R, we alternate true, false, true, false. So you may say, okay, well, for my next column, what do I do next? How am I going to go in the order in which we created this table? Start with the parentheses first. So we're going to find Q or R. And that's going to be easy because remember, or means, both components must be false. So we're going to look at Q or R. So TT gives us what? True. TF is true. FT is true. Both components must be false. Okay, so how about this fourth one? False. And then true, 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 and false. All right. Now let's put everything together. P and, in parentheses, Q or R. So we can forego this middle row here, the Q and R, and then just look at P and then Q or R. So now this is and, both components must be true. So what do we have? True, true, okay, false, everything else is false? Okay. All right, so that's your table. Now it says here, so we constructed the table. It's true only when both components are true. It says, so I studied, here we go. I studied hard and I aced the final or failed the course. Suppose you do not study hard. So if I do not study hard, this is part B. Because initially we studied hard, so we're going to call that false. And it says you aced the final. Okay, you aced the final and you failed the course. Under these conditions, is the compound statement in part A true or false? You aced the final and you failed the course. Instead of me putting this in words, we can do the P and Q, but I just chose to use T and F. Will this be true or false? Let's do what's inside. T or T.
True.
Did I do that right? T or T? That's true?
Yes.
And then F and T. I hope I did this right. It's false. Yeah.
Why did it go in parentheses instead of an and?
What did I do? Did I do this wrong here?
Oh, it
This
says you aced the final and you failed the course.
Okay. All right. So I did this incorrectly. I know I did something wrong here. You do not study hard. Okay. You aced the final and you failed the course.
Yeah, that's Q and R.
That is Q and R. Okay. So what would this give us? Still.
I have a question.
Did I do something wrong
Do
here?
you need to do a not P, considering it negates the first statement?
Okay.
It says you do not study hard.
I do not. Okay, let's do this. So I do not study hard, not P. Okay. You ace the final, and you study, and you fail the course. Okay. You ace the final, so we call that what? Q. And you failed the course, which is R. Let's cross this one out. So we have what? Not P and Q. What would that give us? False. Okay. And then we have, what do we call R? True, excuse me, T or F for R. So what would be our end result? False. There we go. This is correct. What I did was incorrect. Wrote it down incorrectly.